Yes, boys, it is drop week, the best week. And if you watched last vlog about drop week, which is about maybe 4 vlogs ago, you'll know that I always get everything ready. So this week is just all about making new stuff and just making sure the website's right, really, because all the content's shot, everything's scheduled. So all I've got to do is watch it roll out. You might have got a glimpse there on the screen behind me. I'm just working on new graphics and I'm thinking of changing the direction that I've been going with Frost. Pretty sure I say this every single week because obviously it's still in the early stages and still developing, just trying to see what sticks. I want to move away from like large, like overcompensated graphics, I think, and just something for a bit more clean and minimal that people can really wear every day. Like, my goal for the brand is someone just to be able to wear it every day, no matter the occasion. Like, even to a funeral, even to a wedding. Nah, I'm messing, but just like normal casual wear. So I've been experimenting with some like designs like this. This one's inspired by probably like 1970s garages in like the US when people used to have the name badge, but then I've distressed it, added like wood chippings over the side just to make it look a bit more aesthetic. And I just want to get the name out there a bit more, really, because my best-selling graphics are E30T. I've sold like over probably 400-500 units of that, but like the only thing that says Frost on it is the number plate. The only reason the customers are probably buying it is because it's got an E30 on it, and E30 is like a cult classic sort of car. And although it's good for cash flow, making loads of sales, I'd rather someone buy it because they like the brand and like the aesthetic of the brand, rather than just because they like the car on the t-shirt. Don't get me wrong though, I still will be making loud graphics from time to time, but the core collection should just be Frost only stuff. A bit like this and the waffle knit I put in last episode. It'd be absolutely brilliant if that was centered, but some knobhead messed it up. It was me. I think it's just as I've got older, like, I like logos and stuff, but not really loud logos all the time. That's why next drop's about blanks and just like a little logo, is because as you grow up, you don't really want really loud graphics all the time. Like one-off, maybe if you go into like an event or something, you'll put a loud graphic on. But if it's just day-to-day, you're not really going to be wearing your best, like, loudest pieces. It'll just be like chill, sort of little logos. So people still know what brands you're messing with, but not so loud that it's like right in the face. Did actually get a lot of love for the waffle knit I showed in last episode, and that will be coming probably September, mid-September, end of September, because that's when it'll start, as the temperature will sort of start to drop, get a bit darker, people want to wrap up a bit more, so then you can double layer the tees with that. At the moment, the lineup of clothes I've got coming out are absolutely top notch. My only problem is at the moment is bottoms. I think I've mastered t-shirts, hoodies. The fit of this is unbelievable. It's exactly what I wanted. T-shirts have been spot on for a while. This new first long sleeve sample, that's gone to plan, but the next stage is bottoms. I did release jeans like ages ago, didn't do too well, got quite a bit of stock still left here. I'm not sure why. I've sort of got a couple of ideas, because at the moment they're in the outlet section for £30. And they have been for quite some time. I think it's because denim's like a sort of structured material. People are a lot more fussy on the fit. Whereas if the fit's not exact, say a t-shirt, you get a bit more stretch in it, but people want the jeans spot on. And I don't think I quite cracked it with these. Don't get me wrong though, I still wear them all the time. They're proper comfy, but there is a little bit of bias there, obviously. However, I did make a baggy sweatpants sample last year, but I didn't actually end up getting to drop it because it would have been like January when they arrived, or a bit later than that, I think. So winter was already sort of passing and didn't want to sit on the stock. So here they are. It's 500 GSM. These are actually from a manufacturer I don't work with anymore, but the fabric will still be the same and source them from the new factory I'm working with. They've got embroidery on the back pocket, embroidery on the front pocket, and also a chain stitch detailing going down the front. And I think they fit absolutely amazing. Little tip as well, always with baggy joggers, fold over the cuff so it looks like it sits on the shoe a bit nicer. Now, just imagine these are green or the hoodie's grey. I think this set is absolutely unbelievable. This would be a size medium in the joggers. I just think they're absolutely spot on. It's just a shame that the factory I was working with weren't really cutting it. Obviously though, they're not going to be for everyone. Like, not everyone likes really baggy stuff. People like, a lot of my demographics sort of go for the more Cole Buxton represent sort of fit, where it's like probably a bit more like that, but not as tight as like a Nike track pant. But it's each their own. Let me know in the comments if what you think about them, and more importantly, if you'd wear them, because a lot of times, like, I'll see some stuff and think, oh, that's great, but I wouldn't wear it myself. And at the moment, to gain new customers and to get the brand out there, wearability is key. Yes, guys, it is the next day now, and this might look a little bit different because I've decided to teach something that I found the other day on this whiteboard online, because the drop week prep is just so boring and repetitive, I think, because all I've been doing is designing next collection while all the content's scheduled and ready to post. So I thought I'd share a little bit of the power of branding about what I found in Asda the other day. So the other day I went into Asda and I eat like an absolute dog. Eat the same thing every day and enjoy it and look forward to it every day. So in the morning I have scrambled eggs on toast, 2 bits of sourdough. Then for lunch I have a full skyr yogurt with oats, specifically porridge. I went to have a look to get the Quaker oats, but what caught my eye was the Asda's own oats. Now, the Quaker oats were literally sold out, and the Asda oats, there was like literally full to the brim, and I did not understand because the Asda oats was significantly cheaper. But look at the back on the Quaker oats. They have one ingredient, it's oats. Quaker oats were selling for £2.95 per kilogram, and the Asda oats were selling for 88p a kilogram for the same single ingredient product, but for like 3 times the price. To be exact, 3.35 times the price of the exact same thing. And like I said before, the Quaker oats was empty. This just showed me the power of branding, because the Asda packet was in like a yellow packaging, didn't look too appealing. The Quaker oats looked a lot more put together, and they actually spend money on advertising and like thinking they're the best oats. But when it only comes down to one ingredient, they don't have a secret recipe. But when there's only one ingredient and it's oats, this is just pure psychological warfare for the consumer. Because Quaker oats and Asda oats, I've tried them both. They will both give you the exact same thing and taste the exact same. It's just porridge. So this really opened my eyes to the power of branding and positioning yourself as premium, even though the ingredients are the same. Although people don't think it, they actually like to be sold a dream, so they feel better when buying it. Like, the people who buy Quaker oats on a regular will probably think, oh, I'm getting more premium oats than the Asda oats here because I'm paying a bit more for it and the packaging looks nicer. So when they eat it, it'll probably taste nicer, but it's actually the exact same taste as the Asda one. It's just because they've paid a little bit more for it, so they're trying to trick themselves into justifying it. And I found this really interesting because I need to do this for Frost, but not in the same sort of way, because my brand's not the same quality as like Zara or H&M. It's like 2 steps above that. So in that sense, I don't want to be competing with them on quality, because I'll always beat them. Zara, although people think it's like really affordable, it's not that affordable actually. Like, you're paying decent money if you're not buying in the sale, and the garments aren't designed to last forever, so you're going to be a repeat purchase. So that was just a little bit of food for thought. And if you're starting a brand, branding is the most important, but it needs to be paired with marketing. And after that little lecture from Professor Frost, I'm going to end the vlog here, but you know we don't end without a motivational quote. And this week's quote is, sometimes the grass is greener because it's fake.